not even going to say where I'm at. But does that tank look familiar? It's a hint. Aquashella. What's up, everybody? In Houston, at that aquarium place, not your aquarium place, but that one. We're going to speak to Jamal, and I'm going to be picking up something very special. From the moment you come in here, you'll notice that there are absolutely beautiful aquariums everywhere. They're clean, the fish look healthy, and more important, the staff is willing to help you. That aquarium place is right here in Houston. They legit have everything you need, from coral to fish to plants to hardscape, even amazing aquariums. So if you're in Houston, do yourself a favor and head up that aquarium place. It's right off Airline Road or something. I don't know, Google it. You know how to use the internet, right? Google that aquarium place. Jamal and the crew are awesome. Maybe you're still not sure what I'm picking up here, but I've got a tape measure. Put two and two together. What's going on, everybody? It's Jay Wilson, and it's been a hot minute since you've seen a video, and a lot needs to be updated. Let's just put it that way, including this awesome care package from Josh's Frogs. As you can see, it's got all of the necessary supplies, or you will see, for a vivarium. But what are we going to put in it? Of course, we're going to put dart frogs in it, but what kind of dart frogs? I guess that remains to be seen. Ooh, mood moss. Puts me in some kind of mood. But I've got everything I needed. I've got the drainage layer, I've got the protection, I've got the ABG, and I've got the mood moss and some stuff to make some wingless fruit fly cultures, because really you can never go wrong with having enough wingless fruit flies around for your little four-legged hippity hoppity buddies. But Josh's Frogs always does a great job, and I don't have to opine on that. It really is just a great job packing, shipping, and getting you the necessary information to set up a vivarium properly. And I'll leave a link in the description for a video to show you ultimately how to set up a vivarium properly. But what could be in the second box? If you guessed plants, you would be absolutely right. And of course, a fresh culture of wingless fruit flies. But I just got an amazing selection, I could use the word plethora, of plants to put in this vivarium, and it's going to be something different than the last one, of course, because ideally I don't want to do the same vivarium over and over and over again. I want it to be different, which leads me to some of these really cool things that I'm not sure I really want to put in a vivarium. I might want to put them in a pot, or I don't know. I'll probably put them in the vivarium. But ultimately, this is just opening, showing you how awesome it is. And these were actually in the box for a couple of days, which I don't recommend, but I ran out of time with work and travel and things of that nature. They had to sit for a little bit. And as I pull off the dead stuff here, this is okay, because this plant is designed to fall apart, and then you can replant it and give it to a friend, and ultimately they'll have a plant as well. But the dart frogs in particular, I'm not sure which ones I do want to put in there. So maybe you can leave a comment. Let me know what you think, which dart frog species you would recommend. I'm not going to be mixing. It's going to be one specific dart frog species, and that is it. And if you stay till the end of this video, which I know for some folks it's very hard with our attention span because we've got none nowadays, you'll get a nice little gist of what the vivarium looks like, and hopefully it fills in really, really nicely. But again, shout out to Josh's Frogs, and you can get 15% off if you use my name, Jay Wilson, together, one word, one-time use, on joshsfrogs.com. So why am I morphing to this vivarium style? Well, there's a reason. It's because they're much easier to take care of than these massive aquariums. Now, I've said in the past that smaller aquariums are very easy to take care of, but bigger aquariums are much easier to take care of. That is true and not true. I found out over just doing my own research and seeing how these aquariums unfold. Now, vivariums are very minimal. It's spray, get the plants going, everything's kosher. Feed those frogs a few times a week, and you're good to go. With aquariums, it's a little bit more, right? We got to pay attention to pH, ammonia, nitrate, the whole 9 yards. But that's not just it, because if we overstock like us African cichlid guys do, and folks can say, well, you're not an African cichlid guy anymore. I don't see any African cichlids. Well, yeah, you're right, because I'm going through some things in life, and that happens, but it doesn't mean that they're gone forever. So right now I've got some massive bettas and lots of neon tetras and moss and frog bit. And yeah. But when you stock a tank properly, you don't have to always worry about those big three, right? The ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate. And I've noticed that smaller aquariums do have a, what's the word? I guess I use smaller window of opportunity that you could just jack it all up. Where a large aquarium, you have much more room, you can make a mistake, and it may not be as dramatic as it would be in a smaller aquarium. But that doesn't mean, I guess I'm trying to say, it doesn't mean that larger aquariums are much easier to take care of than smaller aquariums, because straight up, guess what? Small aquariums take me about 3 minutes to do a water change. And large aquariums, well, they can take upwards near 45 minutes to an hour, depending on what style pump you're using to pump your water in and out. So ultimately it comes down to, guess what? Do exactly what you want to do. Keep exactly what you want to keep. And right now, I am enjoying the mystery snails, frog bit, betta, ember tetra, neon tetra, cardinal tetra, pygmy corridori type thing. But I'm also enjoying this. Background in, substrate goes down. And this is a foam background from Universal Rocks. Guess what? Jay Wilson, get you 15% off as well. How awesome is that to use my name and get these 15% off? But the idea is to create a living piece of art in a glass box. And here it is. The mood moss is crawling. It's making me feel emotional. The plants give it a splash of color. I use some stuff from Fish Hut of New Jersey that I got a while back. I also use some rock from ADG, Aquarium Design Group down there in Houston. So shout out to the Sensky brothers. And I think this bad boy is ready for frogs in 4 weeks once the roots take. Do me a favor, leave a comment, subscribe. You know what's next. Holla!